going to learn how to make this scary turtle. And in order to do it, we're gonna have to fold our paper a couple times. So, first I'm gonna fold my paper, it's long, I've got it tall. Hold on, there. Fold it in half. Then, I open it up and I can see the fold in the middle. I'm gonna fold the bottom of the paper up to that fold line, like that. And then I'm gonna fold the top of the paper to meet that in the fold line in the middle. So now I have 4 folds. And what I'm actually gonna do is end up folding it the other way. So it's gonna be like that. So I'm basically folding it so the top meets the bottom and the middle 2 sections are hidden away. So so basically like in half, and then I fold this back. And I'm gonna draw my whole turtle like that, and then when I open it up, there'll be space in the middle to make the legs really, really long and the mouth really, really long. So we're gonna start with pencil, then we're gonna do Sharpie, and then we're gonna do coloring in crayons, and then we're gonna do paint. So it's a lot of steps. Basically, crayons are made out of wax, and wax resists water, or it doesn't like water, which means when I paint over crayons, the paint goes all around the crayon, but won't cover up the crayon. So whatever we color in crayon is gonna be left, and everything around it will get painted. Does that make sense? So, here's the deal. On the top, from the fold up, we draw our turtle body. And we're gonna start with like a little thick, almost like kind of like a smiley face, or like a hot dog bun. Let's do it a little shorter than that. I need to leave room for the head. So if you make a mistake, don't worry about it. Just draw light, and then you can always erase, okay? So it's kind of like seeing like a hot dog from the side, okay? Then we're going to do a half circle, and that's gonna be our turtle shell. So it's gonna go up to the top and down. Then we're gonna do our little turtle head. He's gonna come out, let's have him start like right here, right above our little hot dog. And he's gonna come up and around. And we're actually going to not see the bottom of his head. So we're just seeing, maybe I'll even lower it, because it's gonna go off the page. And it's gonna go, that's the only part that's gonna go down. So it's gonna go down below the fold. The bottom of the mouth, okay? So the top of the mouth is going to be like this. And then the bottom, hold on, I got a lot of mistakes in there. Okay, so you can see the bottom of the face and the bottom of the mouth. And I'm gonna add some pointy teeth. And some pointy teeth up here. Then I'm gonna draw 2 eyes. And I'm gonna draw like little surprise lines around his eyes. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see. There. Okay. Now, for my turtle shell, I'm gonna just quickly go all around and do little rounded squares. They're just squares with like rounded corners. And then maybe some kind of wobbly ones down here. And then fill in with whatever shapes you want. Okay, now we're going to draw our legs. They're going to come down. So I draw 2 back legs, 1, 2, and the little feet go like this. And maybe we have some toes. And since it's a scary turtle, maybe we do like little claws. And then 2 front toes, or 2 front legs. So I draw 3 lines. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to draw the ground. It's going behind him. Okay, and if we want, we can also draw maybe, I've got like a little cactus, because a lot of times we find turtles in the desert. So I'm going to draw a little cactus in the background. Okay, now that we have that, when I open it up, I have all this space I need to fill in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the bottom and I'm going to start drawing these lines so that they go all the way up and meet the edge of that turtle. So this leg is going to go all the way up, and this leg is going to go all the way up. And this one down here is going to go all the way up. All the way up to meet that turtle shell. And now here's the fun part. We're going to do a big mouth all the way down. All the way down. And then we have to do the open mouth part all the way down. All the way down. Now that I have my big turtle, I'm going to take a Sharpie and we forgot the cactus. The cactus in the background. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see if we can get this to zoom in on it. The cactus has to go all the way down. Okay. Now I'm going to outline everything in Sharpie. And if your Sharpie is dried out, like this one's a little dried out, take it back to me and get a different Sharpie. We want really nice dark lines. So then you're going to outline everything. Outline the shell, outline the head, do the eyes. You can do permanent marker for the inside. Okay, but that's the only part, this little inside of the eye is the only part that you should be coloring in. Everything else just gets traced. Then, once you have it all outlined, the whole thing, you're going to take crayons. Now this is really important. Only color in your turtle and the cactus. That's it. Don't color in the sky with crayons. Don't color in the ground with crayons. We're going to paint that. The only thing that gets colored in is the turtle and the cactus. Now when you're coloring with crayons, it is very important that you take your time and go slow. You can color your turtle any color you want. Maybe I'm going to do mine up there. I did it with light green and then dark green for the spots, but I'm going to do it light green with blue spots this time. So I'm going to make sure that I'm coloring every little bit. I'm not scribbling. I'm not going, through lines. I'm going around my lines. It all needs to be colored really, 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 really well. Otherwise, when you paint, the paint's going to soak through, and we're going to see the paint instead of the crayon. So it's really, really important that you're coloring it nicely, and that you also, it's very important that you pick 2 different colors. The little spots on the turtle shell have to be a different color than the rest of the turtle. Now, if you want to do a purple turtle with yellow spots and pink legs, do it. You can do that. You get to pick your colors, but it all has to be colored and no scribbling, okay? And then the next step is we'll do paint, and I'll show you that one next week, okay?